Ole is to be able to set up lane and get out to assist Xmithy. It is going to be the Alistar lock-in. And it looks like we're going head-to-head on this one. All-out brawl team. Xmithy takes a sapling to the face. He gets caught out. That says Flame can go a little hard top lane. Wants to get this pushed in and give Darshan a hell of a time. But Darshan's going to go ahead and deliver. Throws on the Grandmaster. Takes the fight right to Flame.
Wave clearing ultimate here for Huhi. Gets some damage. Ole goes in.
Oh, nice miasma. Holds Huhi in place. He gets locked up by Ole's passive. But now they're back onto Afro, where you got to watch both fights. And that one. Nicely going in favor of Immortals.
He's not done yet.
Oh, he waited.
Flash jump, wants to turn it around. If these stays, they know there's another fight coming. How much power is Omar God going to bring to the fight? The burn goes down from the red buff. Kill for Omar God. Now they're going to be able to take down Flame. A huge turnaround for CounterLogic Gaming. 1-1 for both of those players.
Omar able to get there in time for this one. Flashes over, but Ole's going aggressive on the bottom.
Coast to coast on the fights as it just does not end. Bio Arcane Barrage just giving Cody Sun enough range. They look for the Feather Storm back. Dances it out. And now Cody Sun's able to kite this one back. Ole as the meat shield in between.
That was a lot of misses there from Xmithy and an over-aggression.
Oh my word.
Then back.
This is never ending from Immortals right now. Cody Sun stays in the bot lane, farms up his coal. Everybody else roams around for the party.
Ole.
There's the flash.
Tries to draw him a little deeper with the flash as well. Flames teleport in, waiting on Darshan. Has not chose to go off yet. Omar God goes down, and Flame is actually going to make it to the party.
See, this is the problem. There's very low mana on Huhi.
Gotta be careful the gravity field. Gets out of that one. Last few hits. Last Fang. Oh, he gets the one. He's gonna be able to take down Pole Belter. One last shot and Pole Belter lives.
The first turret bonus goal here. No, they're moving back in. Ole uses the Q.
He just used heal as well. Ugh. Not used to having it. Here's the flank.
And they're still going to go in. Yeah, Cody Sun is getting obliterated. I was going to see if he went down immediately. It's Stixay now. He dances up, tries to go invulnerable, and he does, successfully saving himself. Now taking down Ole. Transfers another kill to Xmithy, and CLG is able to turn this one around.
CLG get the first turret. They win.
Power and numbers used this time to get some wards in.
Engage.
Flash body slam, trying to get the pass back. Doesn't really knock CLG into a bad spot. Just leaves Xmithy out in the front. Nobody can follow through that choke point, and now CLG is seeing it.
Focus on adaptive helm from Omar, considering how many kills Cassiopeia got early. Darshan, though, going for the 1v1, but it turns into the 2v1.
Flashes over the wall, gets himself to safety, but burns down. Beautifully
walking
played.
towards that objective, but this is the point in the game where you can't really go towards that ocean break. Priority of wards on the top.
You don't want your Alistar starting that low. In any case, Xmithy should live. Oh, the last laser burn! It is going to take him down. That's the Ignite from Aframu to get the finishing touches down. And it looks like CLG
Regen to their already Infernal Drake, but now he's going to walk through mid lane. CLG will take it.
Yep. Son trying to make the difference.
waiting for the counter-strike on all of them. Or is he just looking for the puppy on the backside? Darshan waiting to go in, doesn't have a target just yet. Now that's under the turret. He's holding off Flame as well. They're going to lose Omar God. Darshan didn't find a target the entire time. The pop-up from Aframu, but that leaves him in for the fight. Ole goes in and gets one knockup. Now Darshan's to the back line. Flashes away from Cody's son to stop the damage as Flame cannot get in fully to lock down the fight. Pobelter with a few more shots. Boulder goes out, but it hits the wall as he hits him with the Q, gets a bit more movement speed, and Stixay goes down. What a turnaround.
With a Cassiopeia on your team, you can always turn toward it.
Flame, beautiful job holding him off. And Smithy gets the Baron. Aframu and Huhi now have to run it out. It looks like they're going to make it safe. Smithy's barrel. Ole, Righteous Glory back in. They go right for the support. They can lock up the back line. He again goes right for Cody's son, but he couldn't get there. Now it's Darshan's job. The Cleanse and Flash are down. If they're relentless, they will get through this. And Darshan picks up that kill. Stixay then gets Ole, and CLG find the fight they're looking for.
Immortals use so much crowd control on the Rakan. One of the most... be able to try and push with and get a turret for themselves, so...
Yeah, just Smithy who didn't die, but look at this, Aframu looking for a flank. He wants the two guys!
Gets him on the back, teleports now coming in. Flame is actually Mega Nard. He's about to lose it as he gets into the fight. He tries to get there for the sweep. It's Smithy that goes down, 50 seconds on the clock. Huhi gets traded back. Retribution for the teammate kill as Darshan comes up with Cody's son. They are falling left and right, and Pobelter has to slither away as his team lies in front of him.
Oh, but these jobs are that much more important. They're starting up the Baron to try and force it. Here we go.
Darshan needs a ward in the pit. He just put the scrying one in. For Farseer, as
Flame to the back.
the fight goes. Darshan's coming into the pixel brush. Afro moves low. Omargard tries to get A. Darshan's got to try to either leap in or out. Counter-strike on the backside. Cody Sun and Ole. Ole decides to go back in. Omar is low. Afro moves almost down. And it's going to be Ole first as they're looking for the next health bar. Stixxay, half his HP from one shot of Pobelter. Darshan just on the cusp of getting a 3 counter-strike. And now it's going to be Omargard as well.
Pobelter flashed into the gravity field.
So close. Flame makes it out alive. He's going to be able to slow Huhi with the boomerang hits. Knight's Vows chosen for the side of Immortals as they're slowly getting themselves to safety on the side of CLG.
Oh, there goes Afro move.
Oh, what a gravity field into that. Beautifully communicated by CLG. No reaction time from McSmithy, but they have traded 1-for-1 in junglers.
Nobody does, right?
Immortals happy to let this finish.
2,000?
3 waves crashing into the bot turret. Is a 3,000 HP Elder Drake. Looks to reset. Miasma slows down CLG for a reinitiation. That means Afro moves not going to anywhere. The hit goes down. Oh, it goes over to Immortals. That's 3 Drakes with Elder. They have the Baron wearing off, and McSmithy could.
Immortals, I feel like you play this slow. There are 10 seconds on the flashes of Pobelter and Cody Sun. There was a window where it may have been exploited from CLG, but the Elder Dragon covers that window.
For CLG, and they want to push it.
Definitely going to pressure the Baron damage. That means they are kind of lighting their own fuse, though. Darshan's taking damage. Smithy only the poke that's coming at him, and that's a lot from Stixxay. Does not bait Omargard in, though. I think that's what they wanted, the 1-for-1. If Omargard went in, it's not a 50-50 smite, and they do go for the fight. Remember, Darshan's so low from this, but now Ole's in the back, and he can't really get himself out. Stixxay looking for the dance, gets himself back to safety. Right hit from Flame, locks up the team, and now Immortals can do whatever they want with the rest of the members. Omargard stuck in Baron pit with Xmithy. Flame getting in the last second with the ultimate as CLG's base gets torn to shreds. Baron to Immortals.
Baron and 4 CLG members all killed by Immortals here. What a huge sweep. This is going to be the game-ending push.
What a back and forth slugfest. I expect this the entire time. And honestly, Minions doing a lot of the lane work in the end of the game as these teams just continue to throw punches. That's just game 1. Immortals over CLG.
Well, guys, before he's had a lot of success on it. He's actually drawn a significant amount of bans on this champion ever since showing it as well. And it definitely provides a very similar summoners for the Shen to use his ultimate later, and there they go.
Pressure, Cody Sun flashes out, so he's going to be able to deliver the damage right away. Looking at Ole's health bar first, but it could be back to Omargard. First blood going to Immortals. How did Ole get out alive?
So many people using ultimates early on. Now we get a catch on to Omar. Can he get the last hit?
Nice little 1-2 pop there. Final shot. Locks up Omargard. This gives that time the rotation up from Pobelter. A good slow coming in. Pobelter's Miasma just a little short. Gets bounced back into a 2v1 where he does not want to be. And I don't think he's going to make it out. Little retribution kill for Omargard on that one.
Big
in the
face there by
on the
Immortals.
Yeah, because the bottom lane has to farm underneath that turret, and also the mid here, able to bully Xmithy a bit. Oh, hold on. There's Stand United.
Lockup wants to go back in, sees 3, and Flame is in the fight now. They have Omargard locked down, but it's a 4v1 now for Flame. He backs up. Looks like he'll live through the ultimate at least, but this means that anybody can drop for Immortals. Pobelter trying to bring in the damage. Will he have enough, or has he thrown himself into the fire? His flash is not up, but cleanses as he moves around to safety. Stixxay over the wall. No mana there. Immortals turning this around as Cody Sun hits shots left and right. Pobelter cleaning up the fight. Aframu had to back out with everybody else early as the mana bars and HP is dwindling for CLG.
There's another, hold on.
Especially in those open areas is very avoidable. He does that, secures the other kills, but we're back into a rift.
It's not over. It's never over. Ole ult back up. That shows you how much time was in between. Omargard goes down. Stixxay's gonna fall. Cody Sun with a double. And the third one goes to Xmithy as Immortals from the bottom side of the map. I think everybody's waiting a good 30 seconds here. Omargard very close to having his ult up. Throwing the lasers around as Darshan chomps down on some beef. Ole out of the fight. That's the second kill coming in. Ulti here from Xmithy. They don't have a full fight. I think they're just trying to hold it around. There's the Stand United coming in from Flame. Pobelter trying to get out of the Feather Storm. And as they go for the fight, Rakan going down. Alframu cannot get to the back line. More members of CLG falling left and right. Darshan looks like he could go down. They're looking for that retribution kill. And
CLG, the jungle and the bottom lane look like liabilities. In this game, it's happening again. It's mostly on those solo lanes to find something, but Ole, oh baby!
Flame stopped his teleport on the bot side. He goes to walk all the way up. They're gonna now lose a few more members. There goes Cody's son, all those kills. Now pocking gold over on the side of CLG. And it looks like Stixay does play at length here. They just have to watch out for Alframu. And Darshan, as he heads into the jungle. Righteous Glory goes off, so they know that's a bit of an initiation. Stand United onto Xmithy. They find Ole on the backside, and Alframu's trying to charm up everybody he can find. Pobelter from over the wall, just laying into the team of CLG as Flame and Xmithy are the front line.
Why is CLG looking for
So he could try and go for the Miracle Steal, but Immortals don't even want to let him get close.
Double, triple knockup. He's got enough HP to kind of just walk through this, and they got to be careful how much they actually try to dance it out. Omar God doing a damn good job at keeping the Baron alive. Xmithy goes down for a kill. Omar God traded out as well. Ole just sliver of health away from dying. Cody's son, Elder Drake last game, Baron for himself this game, and Immortals are going to make it out. Omar God would be just on his heels. I'm not sure he's going to want Flame. Flame says, I can initiate on you. Oh, what a hit from Xmithy! The follow-up now from Immortals as Stixay takes to the air. He hits the ground and finds one with Darshan. Flame now on the front line, and Ole cannot deliver any damage. Pobelter and Cody's son are too far away, and now they are within arm's reach.
falls off very quickly.
Looks like they're looking for another!
Ole says, I have to go in, gets his shield out, and he is going to go down. That kill going over to Stixay, but they trade one of the tankiest members, which means they don't have much of a front line anymore.
Right for this big wave that's crashing on the bottom turret there,
yeah.
You can see on the mini-map.
Deja vu. Oh my God, doesn't want any deja vu. He stays alive for this one. It looks like Alframu gets onto Pobelter. That's what they wanted. Gets the cleanse out, as well as his Seraph's Embrace to keep himself healthy. And there's the ultimate from Huhi. The team tries to turn.
Cho'Gath on the side!
Gap closer. Darshan's back. That's how long we've been at this section of the map. Now Ole's going to try and give him a little bit of assistance. Gives him that Knight's Vow, but it's not going to be enough.
All right, they do have Tame. Flame is recalling right now. He does have his teleport as well as Stand United. CLG, though, again, they don't get too many of these openings, and they're slowly grinding their way back into this game. Now with Baron control, they would like to bait some more kills, but starting it up would be so risky.
Yeah, it's incredibly risky, but
Oh,
it's a bait.
The slumber party begins as Ole goes in first. He's going to be the target, but he's not going down very fast.
Stand United
is right away, which keeps him super healthy. Oh my God goes down. The swipe from Flame comes in after the flash. The rest of the team behind them as Cody's son picks it up. The flash forward from Xmithy to dodge out on the skills and keep the fight going. Flame for one more taunt, but he just doesn't have the energy yet. The team decides to turn back. They have a lot of area that they can clear. But Stixay has to be next to Alframu. Ole back, Feather Storm gets Stixay out of range. Smithy grabbing up the Baron as we expected. Alframu goes down, and Immortals has to think how
work for that. Now with the Baron, the gold lead has extended over 14,000 gold. And the
Always have to worry, though, with a 2 damage composition.
Whoa,
Nobody gets caught.
Word. Darshan shredded down. Looks like Smithy will stand on the front line. Ultimates are up. His flash is down, as are a few more of the Immortals squad. Looks like they're able to get out safely on this. Flame says
now they have to also simultaneously clear out the bottom lane minions. He does get most of them, but the turret's going down.
Nice job by Xmithy getting in, making sure he was tanking no matter what happened for extra damage. Darshan quickly down to 25% HP. That's an airborne and now a dead Xmithy. A lot of damage coming in on the side of Immortals carries. They have to be very, very careful here. Huhi delivering.
They get another kill. They're chasing him out of the base now.
Afro?
Ever so slowly. They know they have Baron minions coming in some right.
That bottom inhibitor that just respawned. It'll do a lot of damage, but they're going to fight. Ole looking for back.
Ole all the way back onto 3. Darshan can't actually find someone to crowd control. Everything in defense now for CLG, but they are almost able to deliver back onto Ole. There's the hit from Hui. Pobelter goes down immediately. Cody's son still alive on the back line though, watching for the shots, and the Hurricane is able to deliver on the side as well with the AoE damage. Living artillery's raining down from above as Aframu dodges to safety, and CLG dances towards the fountain.
Oh, look at it tap him on the end there, but Afro gets back to the fountain. It is a 3-on-3 defense with super minions knocking.
What a fight, turns back and forth. CLG having to pull the trigger when they had a strong enough base, but Immortals still finding the targets, still fighting the fight, and still having the damage to persevere. Cody's son on the turrets as Xmithie and Flame the front line all game. For game number 2, 25-12, 41 minutes in. Immortals bring it to game 3, 2-0 over CLG.
And Immortals, after the rebuilding year, are now have good engage. And then the pivot's kind of that middle lane. The mid lane has been so important, and it's going to be that Corki versus Lucian matchup I talked about. That's pretty common. We're going to come out of the bush. Level 2 on Sejuani.
Flame
Stun.
looking to hold the flag and drag, cannot get the damage out. Flame goes down, Flash as well as he'll teleport back to lane.
And they are actually not feeling the pressure yet. Pobelter there, as you can see, gave a good amount of damage on the exchange, but Omar's still around mid lane.
Waiting for the E.
Oh, almost dead to rights on this
Oh, he
one.
followed!
Gonna try to get out, Flash forward, a few last shots. Culling's gonna give him a bit, but not enough from the Cutlass to stay alive.
And the rest of the team.
Yeah, 2-on-2 in mid, potentially here with Omar God countering. Pobelter went forward, caught him.
Why not? Pobelter's taking each fight. Why wouldn't he take one with Xmithie on his back? CLG's very ready for it. Flame just on the side. Ooh, he's gonna jump out of this, so he holds for now on the ultimate. Good damage onto Omar God. They are just sizing up CLG, not even having to hard commit. There's the commitment when they know they can finish the fight. Pobelter picking up more. Here comes Stixay and Aframu to try to save the day, but no. He says hello.
This turret is actually just gonna die.
Darshan not happy about the situation he was just put in. The rotation goes bot side, so CLG has chosen to put the fight on the other side of the map as they lose the top. Who's gonna get the better of it? Could be Ole going down first. A great stun. They're going for the 1-2, being able to play off the ball. A kill coming in. The retribution style for Cody, son. And a Cathian surprise to clear out some.
First item, Titanic Hydro. If he joins this fight, he's just gonna get shredded. And look at this.
Xmithie, bad spot here. A nice hit. They go instantly for Flame. That split push that could be happening gets taken out immediately. CLG may have some room to play with.
How much can CLG chase on this one? Immortals are trying to get the turret on their way out, but that might have delayed them a bit too long.
Sean flashed on. If he can get to that back line, he sees Cody. Some Pobelter is in his face. What's his first target? And he's going to walk it in as far as he can go. Belly slammed right out of it. Xmithie stops Darshan in his tracks, but they do lose Ole. It's still the very wards not too far placed up here for CLG, so it's a lot of very, very dark play behind the turrets. Pobelter going down very low but lives. That's Ole saving his life. He gets spit out immediately and is still the primary target. Omar God not getting enough on. He lives through it with the calling. The turret still stands as CLG didn't have a target to hit. Darshan going down next, and Immortals once again.
They're gonna follow.
Dance it out. Abyssal Voyage coming through. Ole's there. Thick Skin immediately. Stixay's his target, but Stixay's going down after the Feather Storm. And that is exactly what happened as Immortals rain down on CLG.
The Tom Kench comes up huge. I thought Pobelter had been deleted there by that affable initiation, but it was not so. Ole is there for the save. Ole was there for the chase, and Immortals are gonna be there at the Baron 22 minutes in.
That's exactly what they need as well. With the advantages that they have, the side lane split push of the Jarvan and the Lucian that was about to get rubber banded back on for his first playoff match. And then Flame, somebody who was a little washed up. But look at that.
Absolutely deleted. CLG is now hesitating and not regarding the pressure and power that Immortals can bring to the table. They're going straight past the turret. For in the base, looking to turn it to shambles. The calling comes through from Pobelter as they're able to enter from different lanes at the same time here. 23 minutes in.
Immortals looking to put their stamp on this game and this entire series. Baroned up with the extra kill here, taking down CLG inhibitors already.
They're looking for something.
One
What
in
did
the
they
mid.
got?
Yeah, they're staying as they're poking. They're looking for more damage. Sticks stay low. Featherstorm, and he hits the ground and may go down. Xmitty looking for the body slam. Aframu puts himself in between as the meat shield, and now they hold off. Another turret to fight under. Yes, please, says Immortals, as they continue to go for members of CLG.
Who he's the next challenger, but Smithy's happy to take on it.
How many quarters do they have? Another one into the machine. Stixay's trying his damnedest to stay alive. He doesn't even have time to go back to heal before he cleans out the minions. Flame very, very low as they have to start.
2016. But hold on. Another on Afro.
Very low. Throws out the shield. Heal for himself. Not going to be enough. And Flame and Xmitty are now the Bash brothers of this game, soloing out Huhi.
Come the super minions. Here come Immortals. Inhibitor number 2 about to go down.
13 to 8, 26 minutes in, and CLG not being able to put up too much of a
Team
defense.
Spring. The organization is focused on postseason. That's what matters. That's what they're trying to win.
Belter getting himself in a very dangerous situation. Abyssal Voyage comes over the teleport as well from Flame. He gets deleted. 47 seconds on the timers for this one. Darshan's in a 2v1 as the fight goes down. Only chomps up Omar God and spits him back out as the double kill comes in for Belter. They're going to be looking for the Nexus. Boom! Flame coming up huge. Aframu going for the fountain all by himself. Immortals looking to rebuild ever since the first season. A few changes. More kills on the fountain now, coming in at 28 minutes as they finish off the Nexus turrets. And coming into the 2017 summer split, Immortals singing a different song. And Immortals are going to be heading to the first place match in Boston.